For me, achievement is kind of an unhealthy obsession. Yesterday was my wedding anniversary, and it just so happened that throughout the entire day, I couldn't get my writing done early in the morning. I couldn't get it done during my lunch break, and right after work, I had to walk the dogs. And then right after I walked the dogs, I had to get showered, and then we went out, and it was a lot of fun. But it just like throughout the entire day, I was thinking like, okay, so when am I going to get my writing done? I am the kind of person that is constantly trying to make myself more productive, or do more, or like increase kind of my workload, and I'm always saying yes to things. So I'm a bit of a people pleaser. I'm a lot of a people pleaser. So I'm always saying yes to things. I'm always taking on commitments. I'm always adding things to my plate without really considering the other things in my life that I'm saying no to by saying yes to other things. So as a result, the things I do kind of get dictated by urgency rather than what's important to me to do. So like the things that are really important to me tend to not be urgent. Like writing is not urgent. Writing does not make me money. Writing is not a commitment that I make to other people or is expected of me by other people. It's something that I do for myself. So it tends to be the thing that gets chopped first if things come up. But at the same time, I also want to make really conscious choices about the relationships in my life, right? So my relationship with Haley, my relationship with my friends, my relationship with my housemates. I want to put more of my time towards those things consciously, without stress, without anxiety. And so that requires me to be really clear-minded about my choices. And so I've been working a lot lately on like trying to be really clear about what my priorities are at any given moment, and allowing myself to be interrupted by things that are more important than the thing I'm working on. And it was around the time that we were leaving for dinner that I just decided, you know what? I'm just not going to write today. For me, achievement is kind of an unhealthy obsession. The achievement that I was thinking about when I was like, well, I got to get my writing done today, wasn't about actually writing or being consistent or forming a habit. It was just the streak. So I had an 11-day streak going, which is the longest writing streak I've ever had in my entire life. I wanted to see how far I could take it, which is normal. I don't think that alone is unhealthy. But for me, I recognize like, okay, that's not about consistency. That's not about forming a sustainable practice. That's just me wanting to like blow up my ego and see like, oh, like, you know, how much can I say? What's the badge I can get for how many writing days in a row I have? I made a conscious choice to just go, yeah, I'm not going to write today. I'm going to break my streak, because the streak isn't what matters. What matters is my consistency. What matters is that I'm doing something sustainable, and trying to get my writing done at midnight right after dinner with my wife instead of spending time with her on our anniversary would by definition been unsustainable. If I want to be someone who has a full life, who has relationships and a craft and a job, I have to be willing to recognize that consistency is not the same as having a long streak. I'm not here to be my own drill sergeant, right? That's not the way that we treat our friends, and that's not the way that I'm going to treat myself. It's like I broke my streak on purpose because I could feel myself turning that into its own obsession, which is something you want to watch out for with a lot of this, like the productivity practices today are focused around treating you like you're a machine that you can reprogram. While it's true to a degree that we can change ourselves, I don't think that the right way to view ourselves is like we're just a console that we can press buttons and make ourselves do what we want, at the expense of, you know, good things. I'm just trying to work that out in the way that I work, because I'm notoriously bad at resting. I'm notoriously bad at being kind to myself, and that's really what I want to do with my writing is to use it as a source of joy and as a source of recharging rather than treating it as another job. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.